Today, February 10th, that means it's just about a month before we're into the season of Lent, a holy season of Lent. So it's not too early to begin to think and reflect and pray about what God is calling you and us to this Lent. And to prepare ourselves for God's full revelation of God's self in Jesus' resurrection and Easter. From the book of the prophet Isaiah, which was our first reading today. In the year that King Uzziah died, I saw the Lord. And I said, woe is me, I am lost, for I am a man of unclean lips, and I live among a people of unclean lips. Yet my eyes have seen the King, the Lord of hosts. And from today's Gospel, Luke. But when Simon Peter saw it, he fell down at Jesus' knees, saying, Go away from me, Lord, for I am a sinful man. For he and all who were with him were amazed at the catch of fish. So amazed were also James and John, sons of Zebedee, who were partners with Peter. Throughout the Old Testament and New Testament, when God manifests God's self to people, God's first words to them are often, do not be afraid. We remember that Moses at the burning bush, when he heard God's call from the bush, God told Moses to take off your shoes, for you are standing on holy ground. Someone has said that God told him to take off his shoes so that he wouldn't run away. Amen, God. Throughout the Old Testament, all the way with Moses, when Moses asked God, show me your glory. And God said, you cannot see my face, for no one can see my face and live. Church, seeing God, the living God, is dangerous. God's holiness is not to be taken lightly. And as Proverbs tells us, the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. And in Hebrews we hear that it is a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living God. And I would add, it's worse to fall out of the hands of the living God. Amen. However, as these to whom God reveals God's self appear with a sense of inadequacy, a sense of sinfulness and uncleanness, unworthiness, and a sense of fear in needing God, we also need to hear God's word. Fear not. Do not be afraid. God comes close, not to wound, but to heal. And sometimes that healing is not the most pleasant thing. In our prayer group this week, we read a reading of a man who told of going out for a walk in the countryside and coming upon a ewe, adult female sheep, a very large one, that was struggling to escape the web of briars in which it had become entangled. As he approached her, the sheep struggled frantically to get away. But the more it struggled, the tighter the mesh became. The animal reared its feet in terror as he approached to steady it and to pull the briars that were clinging tightly to its thick wool. And when it was finally free, it wildly runs off at the top speed. He said, "It reminded me of how some people are afraid of God's approach. And rather than being still at God's approach, be still and know that I am God, we may even use religious practices to protect ourselves from God." At the annual meeting, our pastor, our rector, presented a letter. And in that letter, he said we must be builders. And not only builders in this season of excellence, but also innovators. He said in our church-wide discussion of our presiding bishop's sermon at the royal wedding last year, which focused on love is the way, we talked about ways in which our church would build upon this call to love and make it evident in our congregation. He continues, the most significant way in which we felt that we might be possible is to become an opening and affirming church for lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender, and questioning brothers and sisters who come seeking acceptance in the Christian community. Not just welcome, but real acceptance and appreciation for the gifts and humanity they embody. To that end, Father Porter continues, it is my intention as your pastor to begin honest conversations about sexuality and the church during the Lent, in a way that will help to lead us in that direction, to be intentional and deliberate about opening our doors to LGBTQ people in non-superficial, non-patronizing, but sincere ways. We will be the first historically African-American Episcopal Church on the south side of Chicago to make and take this commitment to journey and to do the work required to be an open and affirming parish. We will be leaders and innovators in this area. We will be builders not of walls, but bridges. Amen. Through your pastor and your vestry, we have been called this Lent to engage in conversation and reflection and prayer in a topic we often avoid in church, and in a topic that is very difficult to have. Perhaps rather than trying to be superheroes come from our willpower and doing all sorts of feats for them, perhaps we can hear God's call through your leadership to engage in these very difficult conversations. And they are difficult conversations if they're going to be real. Father Porter in the vestry has asked me to lead our Wednesday forum during Lent on this topic, and I'm sure you'll be hearing more about the details. So I ask your prayer for me, and also any questions or conversations you might want to have before that point. But I say to you, be real. Sometimes when we address difficult topics, we jump over them by saying, oh, I just love everybody. I just love everybody. I've been gay all my life. And I've been openly gay all my adult life. And I'm 71 now. That's a long time. But even after all those years, sometimes I am surprised and shocked at the internalized homophobia that comes out of my heart and soul. So, I think it's more important that we be honest with our questions than trying to be politically correct. Amen. And that in itself is a profound Lenten practice. I'd like to tell you a story. It's the story of St. Jerome, a 4th century Christian best known for his translation of the Bible into Latin. As a young man, long before he became a biblical scholar, he lived as a hermit in the Judean desert. With the overconfidence of his young age, Jerome diligently devoted himself to the spiritual practices of his fellow hermits. However, the peace and benefits of the many fast and long prayers and doing without life's comfort seemed to pass him by. Jerome felt hopelessly stuck and lost and with no connection to God despite all his efforts. His many repeated temptations only grew stronger. One day, Jerome came upon a crucifix on the dry branches of a tree. And he lay on the ground before it for some time in silence. From the cross, Jesus broke the silence and asked, Jerome, what do you have to give me? What am I getting from you? The voice put fresh hope and courage in Jerome. And he began to wonder what he could offer his crucified friend. The loneliness, Lord, he answered. I offer you the loneliness with which I am struggling. Excellent, Jerome, replied Jesus, and thank you very much. You have certainly done your best. But have you anything more to give me? Of course, Lord, my fasting, my hunger and thirst. I only eat after sundown. And Jesus answered, excellent, Jerome, and thank you very much. I know it. You have really done your best, but have you anything else to give me? Again, Jerome reflected on what he might be able to give Jesus. And in succession, he trotted out his hours of prayer in the night, his singing the Psalms, his study of the Bible night and day, his struggles with sexuality, the lack of conveniences, the poverty, the unexpected guests he might welcome without grumbling and with a friendly face. And finally, the heat of the day and the chill of the night. Each time Jesus congratulated and thanked Jerome. He had known for a long time that Jerome meant very well. But with a half smile on his lips, Jesus persisted with his questions, asking for more. Jerome, is there nothing else you can give me? Or is this all? At long last, Jerome had summed up all the good things he was able to scrape together in his memory. So when Jesus asked the question one more time, he had no choice but in great perplexity and almost total defeat to protest. But Lord Jesus, have I not given you everything? I tried my best. I have nothing further to offer. Then Jesus replies, and it becomes deadly still and quiet in the whole Judean wilderness. But you do, Jerome. You have forgotten something. You must also give me your sins, that I may forgive them. Psalm 40. You have multiplied, O God, my God, your wondrous deeds and your thoughts towards us. None can compare with you. Were I to proclaim and tell of them, they would be more than can be counted. Sacrifice and offering you do not desire, but you have given me an open ear. Burnt offering and sacrifice you have not required. Then I said, here I am. You have forgotten something. You must also give me your sin,